Well, today we have been marking the life and legacy of civil rights activist Reverend Jesse Jackson. Fighting oppression and systematic racism is something leaders like him and so many others have been doing for centuries now. And a new film produced right here locally dives into the journey of Black resistance in Illinois. It's called Against the Current, and here's the trailer.
It's no secret that some of the most notable organizing for racial justice in the country took place in Illinois. Whether Chicago, Springfield, East St. Louis, Cairo, or the thousands of other communities across Illinois. By remembering the links between our past and present, we might understand the links between the present and future.
And the voice you just heard in that trailer is Kyla Nash, a senior at Berks College Prep. And we also have Dr. Asif Wilson, who is the producer of the film, also a professor. Thank you both for being here with us.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
I love that you're a high school student. You got to not only be the voice of this, but you traveled throughout Illinois to find examples and stories of how Black people have resisted oppression. What are some of the key things that you learned in this journey?
I feel like on my journey, I learned not only of Black resistance throughout Illinois, I also learned of listening to different perspectives, stepping out of my comfort zone, and just self-identifying with the people that I was surrounding myself by and learning their story by putting myself in their shoes.
So you went on this journey to learn as well. I mean, we see you in some of the videos here, opening up books, talking to people, and really diving in, right?
Yes, of course.
And Asif, one of the things is you really wanted to speak with so many different voices. Who did you seek to talk to? I mean, what was this journey like for you?
Yeah, so we really wanted to get people who could engage young people. That's our primary audience here, middle and high school students, so people who could be captivating, but also people who knew the stories. And in particular, you know, as a Chicagoan, I love Black history and Black her story from Chicago, but we also wanted to tell the stories from thousands of other communities across the state of Illinois. So we go as far south as Cairo, the southernmost point of Illinois. We're in Robbins, the hometown of my father, so this work is personal to me. We've gone to East St. Louis, we're in Champaign, we're in Chicago to tell the stories, and those are really important. And so we sought the voices from those communities that could really help us illuminate the past, but also spark some questions for the future.
And as an educator, I love how you said teaching the history and her story of this. Kyla, what do you hope that people, maybe even your age, or just a little bit younger, will take away from this? What do you hope they learn?
I would hope that they affirm identity, resilience, and community strength. Communal strength. Like, I feel like throughout my time, I learned that you shouldn't only identify with it, you should see you should be proud of the people that,
came before you.
Yeah, the people that came before you, the people that set the stage for you, and you should be inspired by that to do everything in your power to make change and live the best life you can for your,
Yeah, and Kyla, one of the things that you were telling me earlier also is that you learned about the importance of getting together and listening to different perspectives and different voices and different stories. As an educator, Asif, what do you hope that these maybe middle schoolers or high schoolers walk away thinking about?
Yeah, when we screen now, we ask people to think about two things. One is, what's something you learned new from this film? And maybe more importantly, what's something you want to learn more about? So we hope that this can be an entree into more questions, more inquiry for students, and more seeking out the truths that exist in their own backyards. We don't tell the story of every community and every moment of Black resistance across Illinois. We hope that viewers can take that agency that they get from the film, those butterflies in their stomach, and go do something, go search out, and go share in their communities about these stories that exist.
Thank you both. I do want to ask, most importantly, how can people see this film?
Yeah, just give me a call, maybe an email is more important, ajwilso1@illinois.edu. Look us up on the Social Studies Network, and we are doing screenings all across the state. We have 34 scheduled. We're booking in April now and next school year. We'll be in Robbins this evening at the Robbins Community Center on Trumbull. It's free and open to the public, starts at 5 o'clock.
All right, you saw the information on your screen. Of course, we'll put all of this information on our website as well. Asif Wilson and Kyla Nash, thank you both for joining us, the producer of the film and also the voice and who went through the journey of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.